Welcome back to our Riverside Chats. Did you know that May is Mental Health Awareness Month? Mental health is a broad topic that is hard to explain. Because mental health doesn't have obvious signs and symptoms, it can be hard to diagnose and understand. After all, this is an illness that is literally all in your head. So, in an effort to break the stigma a bit, we will be discussing the physical aspect of mental health today. The physiology of mental health refers to how biological and physiological processes in the brain and body influence mental well-being and emotional functioning. Mental health is influenced by a complex interplay of genetics, neurochemistry, brain structure, hormones, immune system, and environmental factors. This will be a broad overview of how various physiological aspects impact mental health. First up, brain chemistry, your neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are chemical messengers in the brain that help transmit signals between neurons, or brain cells. These chemicals play a crucial role in regulating mood, emotion, and cognitive functions. Imbalances in neurotransmitters are often linked to various mental health conditions. Here are two key neurotransmitters involved in mental health. Serotonin, often called the feel-good neurotransmitter. Serotonin regulates mood, anxiety, and sleep. Low serotonin levels are associated with conditions like depression and anxiety. Then there's dopamine. Dopamine is involved in motivation, pleasure, and reward. Low dopamine levels can contribute to symptoms of depression, while an excess can actually be associated with conditions like schizophrenia or addiction. Now let's talk about brain structure and function. The structure and function of the brain have a significant impact on mental health. Specific areas of the brain are responsible for regulating emotions, memory, and behavior, and dysfunction of these areas can lead to mental health problems. The prefrontal cortex is involved in decision-making, impulse control, and regulating emotions. Dysfunction or damage to this area can lead to problems with emotional regulation, impulsivity, and mental health disorders such as depression or anxiety. The amygdala plays a key role in processing emotions, especially fear and anxiety. Overactivity of the amygdala is often associated with an anxiety disorder, PTSD, and emotional dysregulation. The hippocampus. The hippocampus is involved in memory function and emotional regulation. It helps regulate stress responses and is crucial for learning and memory. Chronic stress or trauma can shrink the hippocampus, which may contribute to mental health conditions like depression and PTSD. There are also thyroid hormones that regulate metabolism, energy level, and mood. Hypothyroidism, underactivity of the thyroid, can lead to depression, fatigue, and cognitive impairment, while hyperthyroidism, overactive thyroid, can cause anxiety, irritability, and restlessness. A few other things that affect mental health are the immune system, inflammation, and the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. That's a mouthful. The immune system and inflammation are becoming increasingly recognized for their role in mental health. Chronic inflammation in the body, especially in the brain, has been linked to various psychiatric conditions. The hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, or the HPA axis, is the body's central stress response system. It regulates the release of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline during stress. Chronic activation of the HPA axis due to ongoing stress can contribute to mental health issues. Now, if all of that didn't make your head spin, there's also genetic factors. Genetics play a role in mental health by influencing brain chemistry, structure, and the body's stress response. Some individuals may be genetically predisposed to mental health conditions due to inherited traits that affect neurotransmitter systems, brain function, and stress regulation. As you can see, the physical aspects of mental health disorders is a delicate balance. The physiology of mental health is deeply intertwined with the brain's chemistry, structure, and hormonal regulation. Neurotransmitters, brain regions, and the body's stress systems all contribute to mental health and emotional well-being. When these systems become dysregulated due to factors like genetics, stress, trauma, or illness, it can lead to mental health disorders like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, and much more. Conversely, maintaining a balance of these physiological factors can support better mental health and emotional resilience. As always, stay happy and healthy. Until next time.